Well, we're back out here in the shop. It's still frigid cold out here, so not a lot of work's getting done out here, unfortunately. That being said, we can still keep the momentum going. So I got these hubcaps from the front that are just absolutely putrid and dirty and disgusting. A little rust on them, a little dented up. We're probably not going to try to fix any of the dents on them. Well, maybe we will, but we're going to clean up the inside of them and the outside of them and try to make them look presentable. Let's see if I can keep a camera in my hand and do this. I'm going to try to pop these ones off without scratching these wheels. Oh, that didn't work. All right, I need 2 hands for this, but if you ever need to pop these off, just use a screwdriver and 2 hands and that'll get them right off. All right, well, I got the other 2 off and they're equally as dirty. So yeah, we're gonna get them cleaned up real well. We'll take these inside to my secret cleaning parts washer and get them all cleaned up for you guys to, you know, see how easy it is to really get all kinds of gunk and stuff off of these. All right, well, it's a few days later and we're back here in the detail shop of Trucks, Trails, and Tails HQ. I'm looking at Sam trying to get her to laugh because she's over there doing stuff and she's not, because she's very good at, you know, keeping a camera face on. But one of these things is not like the other. As you can see from these hubcaps and how they look previously, this one's way more shinier than the rest. And why is that? Well, that's because I cleaned this one up. I don't know if this was one that was on top, but as you can see, it's got a lot of scratches and somebody's ran over a couple curbs with it a few times. And but all things considered, it looks really nice. I even cleaned off the back of it too, so there's not a whole lot of stuff in there. So in this video, I'm kind of gonna give you a brief overview of, I guess, DIY chrome restoration. I don't know, hubcap restoration, any real chrome restoration. This is specifically hubcaps though. As you can see, the backs of them are not super nice. One of them, I think, has a pretty bad rust spot. Yeah, right there. So we may paint that at some point just to treat it so it doesn't completely rust out. But I'm going to show you a few steps to get your old, you know, pitted, rusty looking gungy hubcaps to look like this beautiful guy. So what do we need here? Well, I'll show you in this next clip because I gotta go gather everything. Well, we're here at the parts washer, aka the shower that Sam never uses and I use when I'm all dirty and gross because, well, it's the basement gross shower. Yeah. So what you're gonna need is a rag for cleaning, wiping things off, which is just an old bath rag. 2 rags, which one is affectionately a set of my underwear that I no longer wear. And this is an old sock, which makes a good rag as well. Lint-free cloths is what we call them around here. And then you're gonna need some sort of brush to scrub stuff. That's probably not really necessary if you have a rag. Some Quad Zero steel wool. This is the stuff that you buy in like your local supermarket that has the soap already in it. You can have soap in it or not. It doesn't matter, just make sure it's the Quad Zero stuff. And some whatever cheap vehicle wash. This stuff's high foam, so it gets it really clean. I don't know, I think I got this for free in something I ordered before. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, that's all you really need to get things restored. So I'm gonna run this water, get a nice, warm, soapy, hot water in the parts washer. You know, everybody here should know how to fill a bathtub unless you don't bathe yourself. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this wash in here, which means way more than I need to because I think this was free, like I said. And we're just gonna use some hot water and let that sort of do its thing for a little bit, and I'll bring you back in. All right, well, we got a really nice bubble bath here for our, you know, whatever these are. Hubcaps? That's right, they're called hubcaps. Yeah, I almost forgot what I'm working on, but yeah. Take one look. As you can see, we really don't care about the inside here. I just want to get all of the gross stuff off there, knock down some of the corrosion. That I really don't care about, but the front, I do. Some of the innards on these, innard circle, inner circle. Yeah, there's no innards on this. That's not an animal. Yeah, sorry, Sam's laughing in the background. She enjoys me being an imbecile. So yeah, I'm just gonna let these soak in here. I don't care about that paint, so if that comes off, it doesn't really matter. If you care about your parts washer, or aka your basement shower / tub, don't do this. I don't care about this thing, so I'm just gonna put these in here and let them soak for a few minutes. Take one good look at them, because they'll never be the same ever again. Luckily, they're heavy enough that they stay down underneath there. So yeah, I'm gonna let them soak for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then I'll bring you back in here and we'll get to scrubbing on them. Well, we're back after 5 minutes here. We switched to the head cam because I need to use my hands for this. So the first thing to do with these is to just, after letting them soak, hopefully that breaks up any, you know, grime or grit or anything like that. Just come in here and just start attacking it with the steel wool. I mean, it's got to be the quad steel wool stuff because that's the finer stuff. I could be wrong there. Who knows? I've been wrong on many things in life. So, but like, as you can see, there's a lot of like gross, grimy stuff just kind of built up inside the inner part of this hubcap. So I just kind of use that, scrub it, get that all off there, scrub it around the outside. Really all I'm doing for the inside is just trying to knock any loose dirt off. Like I said, because some of these have some more severe corrosion than others, I'm probably gonna come in and hit that with some rust converter just so, you know, hopefully it knocks that down. Because if you try to buy repops of these on the internet, they're pretty dang expensive. So then once you get that as cleaned up as you want to, I'm gonna come back through and clean this up a little more off camera, but then do the same thing on the front. Just hit it with some quad steel wool. There's really no rhyme or reason of going about it. Just being able to knock as much stuff off as possible. Keep it underwater if you want to, or take it out of water and just scrub all the way around it. You know, back and forth, side to side, all that good stuff. Just enough to get any rust, whatever, any bad junk off of it is basically what the point of this is. You can see some of the rust and some of the big chunky parts on this just sort of fall right off. Like right there, there's some black stuff caught up in that. That stuff will probably come off with a little more scrubbing. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty neat. So I'm gonna attack this one here real quick and then bring back and kind of show you a before and after of what they look like. All right, well, I was tacking this one hubcap for about 5 minutes here. As you can see, this is the one that I hit with the steel wool both inside and out. It's not perfect inside or outside, but it's way better than it was. And this is one I haven't even touched. As you can see, the quad steel wool makes a ton of difference. And you don't have to worry about it scratching this stuff. I mean, it might make micro scratches and stuff like that, but it's nothing too major. Like I said, I also really don't care about these, so if you have really nice ones and care about them, probably if you have really nice ones, you're probably not doing this, I guess, would make sense. So, yeah, just take your time. Try to hit all the areas you think make sense, and yeah, I'll finish these two up here and bring you back in whenever they're done to go on to the next steps. Well, as you can see, I got a ton of dirty bath water now and a bunch of scuzzy junk everywhere, but these cleaned up pretty good. So I'm gonna drain this water out and then spray these off with the parts washer wand, and then clean the tub out a little bit, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. Although I kind of skipped cleaning off those hubcaps and cleaning out the parts washer here, I started filling it back up with more soapy water. I'm just gonna fill this up, let those soak in for another 5-10 minutes just to get any grime off, and I'll show you what we'll do next. Well, we're back in here. These have been soaking for 10-15 minutes or so. As you can see, they already look super great. What I'm just gonna do is come in here and clean them off with a brush just to get any loose, scaly stuff off them. You probably don't have to do this, but I just like to do it because it gets them extra clean. I don't know. I'm figured if I'm already here, might as well do another step to get things as clean as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna scrub these up for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back in once I'm done doing that. So I got that water drained and everything cleaned out, so now I'm just gonna do is gonna come in here with the cleaning wand in a little cold water and just get these rinsed off, get all the soap and gunge out of them, and make them so that they're hopefully nice and dry and clean to start putting a coat of wax on. So this is kind of loud, I apologize. So I'm gonna get these rinsed off and dried off, and we'll bring you back in. Got those all clean, dried up, ready to go. As you can see, these look way better. If anybody's curious, Socks lives inside now. This is the, well, you can see she still supervises very well. Yeah, she's saying, I think she's saying I did a good job. I don't know. Maybe she's saying I suck at it. Who knows? But as you can see, this one's extra shiny compared to the rest of them. Main reason for that is, next and final step is to just use some wax. I don't know what this stuff is. I probably got it for free somehow. I don't know where I would have found it, but I've never used it. It was just in my garage. So you've all waxed things before. Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. There's really nothing to it. All you do is just shake it up a little bit. Put a couple drops on it like that. Maybe one there. There. Who knows? I don't really care. Like I said, this is just gonna shine it up a little bit. And then just come in here, grab your lint-free rag, and just kind of rub it in. Wax on, oh, I dropped a piece of wax. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Yep, and just like I said, like Mr. Miyagi said, just get in there and wax on and wax off. This will help kind of clean up any major imperfections on this. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what wax does, to be honest with you. I'm not an expert. I just pretend like I know what I'm doing, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna grab that stuff off the carpet so we don't wax the carpet. I actually might put a little more on there. Honestly, that might have been too much that I had, but like I said, this stuff was free, so there, we'll do a swirl this time. That'll help align all the molecules in this. Apparently you're not supposed to touch this stuff. That's what it says on the packaging. I don't really care. I get brake cleaning gas and stuff in my mouth all the time, so that hasn't killed me yet, so I'm pretty sure this won't. All right, so now that you got that wax on there and rubbed into the carpet, take your other lint-free rag, which is an old cabin sock, and just kind of get all the wax off of there. Except there's really no rhyme or reason. And this just kind of finalizes it, makes it extra shiny, gives a nice protecting layer on it. All that good stuff that you want when you have a car that you got really cheap and are trying to restore all the stuff on it so it looks half decent at car shows or wherever you're taking it. All right, and there you can kind of see the difference. These two are really dang shiny. These ones kind of have some like dullness and, you know, grunginess looking to them. So yeah, I'm gonna hit these two with wax so that you can see how they look, and we'll bring you back in when that's ready to go. Well, as you can see, I finally finished up the last two, and they're looking mighty fine over here. You know, they're not perfect. This one's got some, like, I don't know what that stuff is. It almost seems like some sort of adhesive or something on it from sitting a while, but this one definitely turned out the best, but I still think they all look pretty good, especially compared to how they looked before I did all this. So yeah, it's kind of a shorter video, but if you ever have any hubcaps or anything you need restored, or any chrome really in general, quad steel wool, you know, some nice hot water, some scrubbing, and a little bit of wax can turn something that looks absolutely disgusting and gross into, you know, something with new life that you might actually be proud to throw on your car and say, yeah, that's mine. As you can see, me scrubbing it with steel wool took the paint off too of the center hubs there, so I'm fine with that. I think they look better without the paint. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you can be working on some of your junk in this extremely cold weather and find alternative ways to get stuff done and not go out of your mind insane because you don't want to go outside 'cause it's freezing cold. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your project, and we'll catch you on the next one. And also, if you can't tell, the garage supervisor turned house supervisor is not super impressed, but she gives her seal of approval. That's why she's loafing right next to him. Also, that wax smells like fruit by the foot, so if you're not supposed to ingest it or get it on your hands, they need to make it smell worse. So yeah, Socks approves, in case anybody was curious.